The sun rose over the land of Canaan, casting its golden light on the mighty city of Jericho. Its walls stood tall and impenetrable, built thick and high to keep out any enemy. Inside, the people trusted in their strength, their walls, and their weapons. But outside, at the edge of the Jordan River, stood the people of Israel, led by Joshua, chosen by God to conquer the land. This was not just any battle. It was a test of faith and obedience. Joshua had encountered the commander of the Lord's army, who gave him divine instructions. The strategy was unlike any military plan. There would be no battering rams, no flaming arrows, and no ladders to scale the walls. Instead, God commanded his people to march. For 6 days, the army of Israel marched once around the city walls. In front, 7 priests carried trumpets made of ram's horns. The Ark of the Covenant, the very symbol of God's presence, followed close behind. Day after day, they circled the city in silence, while the people of Jericho watched from above, mocking them. Imagine the tension. On the first day, the people of Jericho might have laughed. By the 3rd day, they grew uneasy. By the 6th day, their hearts trembled. Something beyond human power was at work. Then came the 7th day. The instructions were clear. March around the city not once, but 7 times. With each circle, the anticipation grew stronger. On the 7th lap, the priests lifted their trumpets high and blew with all their might. Joshua cried out, "Shout, for the Lord has given you the city." And the people shouted with one voice, a roar of faith echoing through the land. Suddenly, the ground rumbled, the mighty walls of Jericho shook, and with a thunderous crash, they collapsed. Not by human strength, but by the power of God. The Israelites rushed in and took the city, just as God had promised. Only Rahab and her household were spared, the woman who had sheltered the spies because of her faith in the God of Israel. The fall of Jericho was more than a victory in battle. It was a declaration that when God fights for his people, no wall is too strong, no obstacle too great, and no enemy too powerful. Today, we may not face physical walls, but we face walls of fear, doubt, sin, and hardship. The story of Jericho reminds us that when we trust in God and obey his voice, even the strongest walls in our lives will crumble. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more spirit-filled videos.